Can't hear you, mate. Your sound's not on for some reason.
We're back now. Now I can't hear you. Are you muted? Right. I'll repeat myself now then. Chev Clarke should be with us shortly. We're just about to see Lee Cutler and Stephen McKenna face off. This has been very spiteful in the build-up. I think Stephen McKenna will be a little bit too big, too strong for him, but Lee Cutler can fight, so don't be surprised if we don't have an absolute ding-dong here. There's a lot of animosity. They are not friends at all. We are just about to take the first bell. I believe this is for the... Oh, there's a bit of handbags there just before they parted.
Stephen McKenna's an angry man, isn't he?
Very. Two sugars, please.
Oh.
Here we go.
Right, yeah, underway in that one.
Cutler's got a very wide stance. He's looking to come in low. He's first off with a jab, jab, right hand. Solid jab down the middle. Cutler started really well. He's peppering McKenna with that jab at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know if Cutler's got the power to really trouble him.
At the minute, he's not needing it because his hands are just faster.
Uh-huh.
Great start to this fight. Some good body shots there. Cutler, sorry. Left up to the body, right up to the head. He's just making McKenna second guess and he's just not able to get his shots off in time.
Yeah, Cutler started okay though, hasn't he?
Yeah. Started really well. It's how he has to fight to beat McKenna, though. He's got to get in close because he's got that much much of a distance advantage. You can't let him box at range, or he'll just get picked off. Solid left hook to body by McKenna there, but took a jab for his
troubles.
I think someone's going to get knocked down. The way they're letting these hooks go, they're not.
Yeah, really they haven't come for a long night here, have they?
No. Cutler's face is marked up already. Red raw. Oh, wicked left hook to the body. McKenna's hurt, there. Or did he just stumble? Oh, I told you. Told you. He looked hurt before that.
Wow.
You did say he's vulnerable. He's shown that before. He's shown his vulnerabilities before. He needs to regroup here, mate, and stop swinging with him. Can't trade with him here.
Yeah.
He'll get knocked down again. Cutler's just faster than him.
Yeah, he looks
one of the advantages.
It's a real turn up for the Bucks, this.
We've seen McKenna go through this before, though, haven't we?
Chev C4's in the ring, so I'm going to keep an eye on things there. Cutler exchanging with McKenna. It's a good fight, this.
Right, let me just get my on.
Yeah, I'm going to split screen them. Oh, nice. Like that, Pat. Good man. Thanks for the info, mate. Interesting. Andy Cruz would be a nightmare for anybody at that weight, without question. Right, we've got the intros then for Chev Clarke. End of round 1, 10-8 round for Lee Cutler against Stephen McKenna.
What a round.
on the boxer card.
My DAZN's not coming on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Diamante.
Loves it, doesn't he?
Yeah. So much he says it twice. Oh, I've got cramp. See my pajamas? Oh, got cramp, man. Jeez.
There's nothing worse than having cramp.
No. Right, we're into round 2 in terms of Cutler versus McKenna. McKenna's had a horrible first round.
Mate, he doesn't look good, does he? To start up at all. Thanks for joining us again, Pat and Dean. By the way, appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, Chev's just getting his final instructions now. God, that Mosquea is a big unit.
Lump, innit? Bloody DAZN's freezing up. I've got mine's buffering.
God, McKenna.
McKenna's hurt.
Just having a phone booth warrior.
Yeah, I think his head's still a bit fuzzy though.
Yeah,
he keeps wobbling when he gets caught.
Look, Dean, the jury's out still for me on Chev. Last time out, he didn't look great against Apoche. Didn't look great against Zorro before that. I don't think either. So, look, at the end of the day, do I think he's going to be a world champion? I think that remains to be seen, but there's some absolute killers at cruiserweight.
I don't know what you mean by that, Dean. I don't know what that even means.
Oh, huge left hook by Cutler there. I don't know if you saw that.
Just out of the corner of my eye, yeah. I'm just laughing at Dean suggesting IPTV. I would dream of doing such a thing.
No chance. McKenna stung to the body with 30 seconds to go in the second.
He's badly losing this fight, mate. He looks awful. Predictable, flat-footed, just head hunting. Cutler's moving. Look at that. Any shot he's taking behind ears. I mean, his face looks marked up, but he's not cut or anything. So, and he's potentially going to be 3 or 4 points up after 2 rounds.
Yeah, a bit of a turn up, that one, isn't it?
Wow, he made McKenna. He's laughing at him now. Made him miss wildly then. Right, we're off and running. Chev Clarke.
Yeah, Chev and Mosquea off and running in Monaco. European Cruiserweight Championship on the line here. Then we'll keep you up to date with this. And McKenna versus Cutler. C4 must be better, Pat. Yeah, most definitely.
Can't be any worse.
Yeah, definitely. I've picked
Chev. He got caught then. Oh! I told you! He's no good, man.
Wow.
Useless.
Wow.
Walk straight onto one now. Watch this.
He is gone. Wow. Wow. Chev is in all kinds of trouble in the first round.
He needs to just hold on, man, or he's going to get flattened. He's going to get ironed out down.
And it's turning into a horror night in Monaco for Chev Clarke here.
Oh, turn it in, referee. Just let him fight, man.
Oh, man, Mosquea looks quick,
Doesn't he?
Man, it told you, didn't I? The way he looked like an absolute lump.
Yeah.
This ref's getting very involved here. Chev's legs are still gone.
Yeah, he needs this round to end, man. Just hold on and spoil. But where's your inner Lawrence Okoli? Bring out your inner Lawrence Okoli, man. Grab hold of him. Bore us to death for a minute and a half, Chev. Save yourself, brother.
Yeah, Chev trying to fight instead
trying to
of
tough it out, mate, and he's going to get chinned. He'll get flatlined if he's not careful. He's still not 100%. Look, he's wobbling all over.
He is. He just needs to see out this round if he can.
McKenna and Cutler also going hammer and tongue. What a pair of fights at the minute.
Yeah,
wow.
Crazy goings on here.
grab a drink.
Chev's smiling now. Yeah, he is, Dean. Yeah, he needs to grab a hold. Although Mosquea's putting a lot into this round as well. He needs to be careful with his energy levels. Yeah, legs are gone, Pat. Definitely needs to just get through this round. He's steadied the ship a little bit, to be fair.
He's got to get through this. He's got to get through this.
To be fair, though, like, I'm not too sure what Chev's doing, trying to exchange at this point.
Silly.
You know,
McKenna's opening up a bit now.
Yeah, he is. McKenna's getting back into that one. I'm starting to look. Crazy first round in Monaco. 10-8 to Leonardo Mosquea against Chev Clarke, the heavy favourite for the European Cruiserweight Championship. The underdogs getting knockdowns in both of the first. So Cutler had McKenna down in the first, and Mosquea's had Chev down.
You know what? If McKenna and Chev both lose, my parlay goes mental, mate. Because I pick both of them to lose, just on the off chance.
Please gamble responsibly, anyone watching, of course.
Mate, we're
Lex
talking
Rodriguez, who's winning. Thanks for joining us, Lex. Both fights are quite early yet. Chev Clarke has been down and badly hurt in the first round against Mosquea. And Steve McKenna and Cutler are having a war on the Boxer show, so everything's just all over the place at the minute.
It's similar to the Laws fight. He's just going balls to the wall. He's not trying to avoid shots. He's just trying to throw shots.
Makes fantastic viewing, though. It's a credit to them for that.
Oh, it does, but it doesn't help his brain. No,
that's right.
He's coming back into it, though, because he was taking a bit of a shellacking. But he's coming back into it now. It's maybe Cutler's winning 2-1 for me. Chev Clarke definitely lost that first round.
Yeah, 10-8.
Let's see if he's got his feet back under him. Oh, good to see the champ, Chris Billam-Smith, out front and centre. Looks like he's healed up well as nice. That cut hasn't left that bad a scar.
Mosquea loading up a big right hand again that just narrowly missed Chev Clarke.
I think that it's inevitable what's going to happen in this fight, mate. Chev just can't get away from his right hand.
Yeah, he's so powerful as well. Like, he's way more powerful than Chev.
Seems so at the minute. Yes, Dean, it's looking that way.
Yeah, he's too easy to hit, man. And Mosquea's too powerful. Hits too hard.
He's backing off now, Chev. I think he's hurt, you know. I don't know which one to watch, man.
It's tough to keep your eye on everything. I'm invested in this Chev Clarke fight, though, now, especially with him being down in the first.
Oh.
Boxing a bit better in this second round, C4. Mosquea's not landed as much. I think he got caught cold, didn't he, Chev, in the first round?
I think so, yeah. I think he's recovered now, but he has still looked a bit vulnerable.
I've no idea, Dean, to be fair, but there's not much data out there on the Frenchman, is probably why he was so big a favourite. You know, no one really knew anything about Mosquea coming in, did they? Apart from the fact that he's
unbeaten.
He's an absolute unit. Oh, big left hook by Mosquea again there. Oh. Man, when he puts him... Chev's definitely hurt again here.
We're getting some good sound effects from my co-host here tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like Gary Neville on football. Yeah. He loves that one, Gary Neville, doesn't he? Yeah. Chev got caught a few times there. I'm going to have to give that round to Mosquea based on what happened at the end of the round. That flurry's won it for me. Yeah, Dean, it doesn't look good, does it, at all? It does not look good.
Your second round finished?
Just finished.
Right, so I'm 30 seconds behind. Let me just get live again. This McKenna Cutler fight's an absolute barnstormer, mate. We're on round 4. It's flipping madness. They haven't took a step back, either of them.
Yeah. We knew what we were getting with that one, didn't we? As advertised.
Yeah.
So co-main events in full flow on both the boxer and matchroom cards, and just Jonas Habazin and Akhmadaliev Espinoza to come after these two. C4 needs to get better, much better. He's afraid to ignite, and there he is. He's afraid to exchange, Pat, because he's getting pieced up in the exchanges, and he's felt Mosquea's power now. And
you know, I think I said on the No Punches Pulled earlier in the week that I was still waiting to see this Chev Clarke that I'd heard about, you know, and tonight is exactly what I was talking about. He's expected to come in here and railroad this kid, and at the minute he's coming off second best, but by a fair way.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Right, anyway, we're into round number 3 of 12 here. I think she'll win a decision, Dean, personally. Jay mentioned potentially a knockout for Jonas, didn't you?
Yeah. That's what we spoke about. I mean, me and her have spoke about that, but whether she pulls it off or not. But no, in all seriousness, I've got a funny feeling like round 7. I said overnight, I don't know why, but you know, I'm going to go with it. So we'll see. Not for you know, I've got no knowledge, or it's not based on anything other than a hunch. So don't listen to me at all, Dean. I'm 90% of the time wrong. Way wrong as well. So yeah, we're not a tip site, mate. We're just fans. Chev seems to have got his legs back underneath him, but it looks like he's bouncing and trying to shake them out a bit. Still, like they're a bit stiff still.
Uh-huh.
McKenna and Cutler are absolutely knocking the shit out of each other.
Yeah, it's a good fight. Viewers' verdict scorecard for McKenna. Did a Liverpool Arsenal double, Dean? Yeah, that went well. Cutler caught McKenna with a huge right hand there in that fight. As Mosquea's coming on to Chev Clarke at the end of the third.
Chev with a nice right uppercut there, though.
Breathing heavy, Chev. I just see Chev getting flatlined there, you know.
I do.
Oh my God, the power! Like he's an absolute unit for cruiserweight. This Mosquea, he looks like he'd be a big heavyweight.
I think we've stumbled upon a rough diamond here, haven't we?
Yeah, I think this guy's going to be a problem. Chev doesn't look like he has any power to pull him.
I think this guy's going to get signed by a Matchroom, or we'll certainly see him on another Matchroom card.
Yeah. Eddie could Don King him, definitely. If, you know, no doubt about it that in the contract there's options on him if he wins. That's normally how these things work, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that McKenna Cutler's gone on this long, to be honest, especially after how the first round started.
But it's the same as the first round. They're still knocking 7 bells out of each other.
Yeah, the pace hasn't really
Starting to
slowed,
look
has it?
tired. Cutler is slowing down. And there's not as much pop in his punches.
Yeah, it's a good point, Pat. I don't know where he goes after that, because you're not going to world level if you're losing European title.
Not at this level.
So yeah, very very fair question that, Pat. But let's see if he can. He's not out of it yet. We're only 3 or 4 rounds in, aren't we? Just a disaster start, and he hasn't really got a foothold yet, has he? He doesn't look like he's got enough power to. I know Chev can bang when he gets him, but all the power seems to be with the Frenchman here.
It does. I agree.
Oh, Chev's caught him with one there. Mosquea come forward and just caught him, but lovely right hand by Chev Clarke there. Counter left hand. Right hand, should I say. So this is better in the fourth round by Chev, but still not put a massive dent in Mosquea. He took them well, but it was better from Chev. He needs a lot more of where that came from.
Yeah. Single shots aren't going to do it for him.
Yeah. He needs to deter him because Mosquea's still happy enough to walk forward at the minute.
He's not respecting anything that's coming back, is he?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dean. 100%, mate. Like, I think even Chev's getting a bit down on himself because, he's like, I'm landing decent shots here, and this guy's just not going. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it must be demotivating when you hit him with a clean shot and he just carries on coming forward.
Yeah, especially when these shots have been knocking out everybody that you've been fighting before, and that's sometimes that happens, doesn't it? You just run into somebody
that's just
on that given night. Yeah. Yeah, but I think Chev's landed the better shots in this fourth round so far. For me, arguably his first round of the fight. Yeah, he does, Dean. I said that a second ago. He's absolutely monstrous for cruiserweight. Chev Clarke is not a small cruiserweight, and he's absolutely dwarfing him in there. This guy's a problem, man. He definitely is a problem. Oh, nice right hand there. The lead right hand by Chev. 15 seconds to go in round number 4. Nice body shot. Chev's finding a bit of rhythm here. It's been a decent fourth round for him. As the bell goes, yeah, for me that's definitely a C4.
That's his first one though for me.
Yeah, I think that's definitely possible, and you have to factor in there's a 10-8 in there in round number 1 as well. So, look, plenty of work to do for Chev Clarke here. Round 6 in Cutler, McKenna. Thanks to everyone that's joined us throughout the evening so far. We've still got a bit to go yet. Jonas and Akhmadaliev still to come. Cutler and Chev Clarke and McKenna. Sorry, Cutler, McKenna.
Cutler and Chev Clarke. Well, I think Chev would have a better chance with size difference, but
McKenna's landed some good shots there on Cutler.
He's starting to win rounds now. Is McKenna?
Evening, Luca. Hope you're well, my friend. How good was Max?
Yes, Luca. Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable, mate. Fantastic. Yes, Luca. I think I've got it 3-1 to Mosquea plus the knockdown at the moment, but 2-2. There is a case for it. Chev is in trouble. Yes, Lloyd. I've got it 3-1 to plus the knockdown, so I've got Mosquea 4 points. 3-1. 4 points up through 4. Chev doesn't have the fire in his eyes. You can see it, but yeah, he doesn't like the power. He's felt that power, and it's not good.
I think his confidence has gone because for once he's on the back foot.
Right. Chev just landed an absolute peach of a right hand there, Mosquea, and just didn't move him. Didn't move him.
He's a monster, and I think it's worried Chev because for once he's met his match in terms of physical attributes, power, and he's just not enjoying himself.
Yeah, definitely. It's different night's work to usual. Yeah, it was sublime, mate. It was brilliant. Yeah, 10-0, just a schooling. Because he's hitting him and it's not moving him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even more than feeling the power, even when he's getting off good shots himself and he's landing some really good right hands in round 4 and 5, Chev, and Mosquea he's just eating them, and he hasn't even so much given a single reaction. Yeah, you can't bully him, Dean. You're absolutely right. Yeah, as we get a minute to go here in the fifth, Steve Carter's joined us. Thanks very much, Steve, for tuning in. Yeah, he can't find his rhythm at all. He is boxing better in round 4 and 5. To be fair to Chev, but again, it's the old case of just because he's doing better does it mean that he's winning right. That was another great right hand there by Chev, and yeah, he did, Dean. Yeah, just bounced right off him. You're right. Just watched it.
Mosquea's a problem, man.
Yeah, he's a big lump. He's got a fantastic chin, and he hits like an absolute animal.
Like a Mack truck, mate. Yes, Steve Carter.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yes, top man. Yeah, enjoy the fights, mate. Yeah, Chev has got to get something moving here. We're approaching the halfway stage. 5 rounds in now. Lex Riga says Chev's going to get KO'd. Look, it looks.
What's your clock on?
Pretty ominous. I'm just coming up to the end of round number 5 now. I've just finished 5. Oh,
yeah, just finished.
Big exchanges at the end of the 5th.
I've got them showing Akhmadaliev in changing rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Espinoza.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Right. Okay. Tell you what, Lee Cutler's all over McKenna now. Oh, McKenna's turned his back.
Potential for a Cutler stoppage there, is there?
I think so, mate.
C4 to get KO. He's going to KO his opponent. Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Patty is closer to getting KO'd at the moment. Spanish channel, what a brilliant bunch of lads. Nice to meet you off now. Yeah, thanks very much for that, Dean. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you for stopping by, and you're more than welcome.
Hopefully you pop in again.
Anytime, mate. Yeah, top man. Thank you, Dean. Chev doesn't look like himself. Lex, yeah, he doesn't. It's because he's in with a guy that...
Can I just say, I think he does. This is him. This is his... This is Chev. Yeah. He's finally in a fight. And,
I love MJ.
We're seeing... Chev, this is what he is. This is who he is. This is what he does. And unfortunately, he's met his match tonight.
Jeez, that right hand by Cutler on McKenna that he dropped him with in the last round, he just walked him right into it. How did he survive that?
Tough, innit?
Wow. He's been dropped twice, though, now.
I've got Cutler.
I think his level has been exposed a bit tonight, McKenna. Mosquea's too big. He is, Lex, definitely. He's an absolute monster. McKenna could be close to getting stopped here.
I think he's gassed.
The viewers scorecard's a draw.
What Ray said, you're only a wee guy. You're too small. Do you know what I do to small guys? Not a right lot by the look of this, Stevie boy.
Yeah, Cutler's been brilliant. Chev is back in this fight, by the way. he's kind of nullifying the attacks a little bit more from Mosquea. No, I'm not saying he's winning the fight or anything like that, but he's definitely got more of a foothold in the fight than he had not so long ago.
He's working his way back into it, from what I can see.
Yeah, like he's not chipping as much punishment or anything like that. But it helps when you're not taking right hands off.
Could you get off to a worse start though?
Yeah, I actually think it's quite impressive how he steadied the ship, because he was all over the place. I actually thought he was going to get stopped in the first round.
I did.
It was looking pretty ominous at that point for him. 4-2 scale. Lex has got it. That sounds about right. Lex, to be fair, sounds in and around where we should be. Need to go to the top channel, lads. Thanks, and we'll subscribe. Thank you very much, Steve. Much appreciated. Welcome back, Steve. Anytime. We've got a huge week lined up of Usyk Fury next week. So yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Steve. Chev will win the fight. Luca, he's definitely back in it, isn't he, mate? To be fair, is he kind of catching Mosquea's timing a little bit now? The Mosquea's not throwing with as much intent as he was in the first few rounds. Now
could be feeling the pace. Might be feeling the pace.
Yeah, someone of that size is not going to be able to throw them bombs for 12 rounds. It's just not. It's not possible at all. But yeah, interesting fight, man. Really interesting and a good test for Chev. These next 6 rounds are going to be interesting. 2 seconds, Jay.
Yeah. Chev certainly got, I wouldn't say he's got the momentum, but he seems to have found his feet again. His legs are definitely back underneath him. The McKenna versus Cutler fight is still at a frenetic pace. McKenna's now working the body and coming back into it, but this could be a draw without the knockdowns. But unfortunately, McKenna keeps getting hurt. He's turned his back twice now. Chev Clarke now coming out for the 7th, I want to say.
Yeah, I think we're at the halfway stage now in Chev.
7th. I tell you what, Stephen McKenna needs a big 2 rounds towards the end here, mate, or he's gonna
lose his O.
Yeah. And people were very dismissive of
Cutler's chances coming in, yeah, myself included. But look, that's kind of what it is. It should have been good left hook by Chev. We should have seen it really. Joe Laws is very limited, and he went kind of life and death with him. It was 3 rounds, granted, but you know, it kind of did get drawn into that kind of fight with Joe Laws. I've got it 4-2 to Mosquea plus the knockdown. So I've got him 3 points ahead at the halfway stage in this one. Lloyd, should I say? Don't take that for gospel. Turning into a proper ding-dong, this.
Yeah, considering how it started, I thought Chev were just out of his depth. And he's, making that comment by me a little bit rash.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still losing the fight for me, but he's working his way back into it.
Yeah, no problem, Lloyd. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Chev's found another uppercut there, Luca, as well. I'm actually quite impressed with Chev Clarke here, Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, Luca. Since the first, a lot of the rounds have been subjective, so I do know where you're coming from, to be fair. It's a close fight. Let's just have it for what it is. Based on what I've seen now for the last 5 rounds after the first one, or 5.5 rounds after the first one. I think that he did get caught cold.
Yeah. Yeah, it just sickens me that, because a professional boxer should never get caught cold. Do you know what I mean? They should always be ready for somebody to run at you. But obviously, I'm sat here in my bedroom saying that. It's quite easy to say that, believe it or not.
Right, last few seconds-ish of round number 7. Chev just missing with the counter right hand. Oh, he got him at Mosquea caught with a nice inside right hook, but Chev is having a right go here to be... Oh, what's happened there? Oh, no, just
Oi! For anybody interested, we're just coming to the last 30 seconds of round 9, McKenna and Cutler, and it's still a war. Fucking takeaway driver knocking on every door on the street. What a knobhead. Oh, my DAZN is horrendous tonight, man.
Chev never... Yeah, he hasn't. Luca, you're right. He just caught him proper cold. He did. Pat said C4 starting to level up a bit. Yeah, it's a really good fight, actually. A lot better than what I thought it would be. So, yeah, credit to him.
We've got McKenna and Cutler going into the final round. I never thought I'd say that. The way
I am surprised that one's gone the distance.
Lee Cutler stays away from any trouble in this round. He's won this fight for me.
Oh, yeah. He's probably won it without the knockdowns. Well, never mind with the...
Yeah, probably, but you know they've helped, haven't they, to solidify it.
Shit. C4 first loss. Lex says, yeah, look, he's still in it for now.
Still in it, yeah. It's not over yet, but it's...
Yeah. I actually think he's probably favourite now, Chev.
Probably going to be a draw, you know, for me, this Chev Clarke. If this McKenna and Cutler's a draw, it's disgusting. Cutler's boxed out of his skin. Absolutely out of his skin.
It's another bad result for Boxer.
Yeah. Terrible. Because we were talking about, you know, maybe him and his brother doing...
They put him as a co-main event over a world title fight.
Yeah, exactly. Of a world title fight that had implications for the main event. Why would you not have them follow on from each other? You know what I'm saying? You could have Lauren Price sit front and centre in a kit still, jump back in the ring and say, right, bitch, you know, me and you, first quarter of 25.
I know what you mean here, Pat. Mosquea is gassing, but look at all that lactic acid he's carrying around. But I don't think Chev's exactly full of energy himself either.
Don't think either of them are. There's a lot of lactic acid floating around them too, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, Chev got caught with a tremendous uppercut then. Took it well, though.
Yeah, there's definitely not as much snap in Mosquea's punches now.
No.
But he hasn't fought at anyone like Chev either before in his career. So we have to bear that in mind as well. It's a two-way street, this.
It's a first for both of them, isn't it? It's a test for both of them, should I say.
Yeah.
Coming into the last minute now of McKenna Cutler. Certainly up there for fight of the night for me.
Yeah.
With it going 10 rounds. Oh, Cutler is throwing like Nobody's business. Where's he got the energy from? They've just not stopped swinging, these two. Not throwing, absolutely swinging for the fences. Yeah. Oh, he just caught McKenna again with a great hook. This is a disaster for Stephen McKenna, tonight's result. Absolute disaster.
It was coming, though. It was definitely coming.
He was so flippant about Lee Cutler's chances, though, mate. And it always happens, doesn't it? You know, when he wasn't even, he was disrespectful with it, though.
Oh, yeah, he was.
You know what I mean? He was disrespectful with it, and Lee Cutler deserved better than that, and he's proving that. What a fight. Cutler won that for me. Easy work. 7-2. Boop.
Thought it was strange on the poster too. Yeah, I thought, strange one. Liam told me about it yesterday. I was like, well, that doesn't sound right, but yeah, it happened. C4 needs to dictate now with some spite and fire. Want to see the hands go. Yeah, let's do it, man. Oh, Mosquea caught him at a nice shot. We're last quarter of this fight now, 4 rounds to go. If it's going to go the distance, that is, obviously. Yeah, I'd be surprised if McKenna gets that one.
Strange things have happened at sea, mate. I think I'm about to get
again, Ben. Yeah, probably wasn't a fight that. Well, to be fair, again at the same time, if no disrespect to Cutler, fair play to him for a great performance. But if you're as good as what they were saying McKenna was, he should be beating Cutler. Bradley Ray knocked him out in a round.
Yeah.
C4 needs to step it up, Lex. Yeah.
Wow, the viewers' verdict: Cutler by 1.
Yeah. No, Dave Colwell's just tweeted that he doesn't know which way it's gone, and I respect Dave Colwell's opinion. So I don't know.
You want me out there now, love? I'm getting
Mike,
kicked out,
thanks
mate.
very much for joining us. Mosquea winning that. Yeah, I'd have him slightly ahead, but again, Chev's really coming back into this.
Yeah, 2 minutes, mate. She's kicking me out.
No, you're all right, mate. Don't worry.
I hope I can get Wi-Fi in the van. I don't mean out of the room, out of the house.
Oh, I love it. That's what you get on the channel. Jay's Fight Talks now.
In a domestic.
Yeah, he's in a domestic. You don't get that content anywhere else.
Jay's Fight Talks off to the doghouse. It's all right.
Yeah, he'll join us for the main event from the doghouse.
Don't worry, man. We're good.
Chev's got Mosquea on the ropes, caught him with a beautiful right hand. Mosquea just bounced off his chin again.
I just want to see this result here.
Oh, they're not announced the winner of Cutler yet.
No. It's going to be a draw. I'm telling you. 95-93. Lee Cutler. Boom! I told you.
Deserving winner for me. Yeah, C4 needs to be more effective. Legs, yeah, definitely. But at the same time, I've actually been impressed with Chev. Look, he's fighting a guy that I'm not saying he underestimated him, but he's definitely better than he was probably expecting him to be. And you've probably got everyone telling him, oh, you're going to run through this guy. You're too good for this guy, this, that, and the other. And it doesn't always go that way. What a win for Lee Cutler. Shane McGuigan in the corner. He doesn't mess about. Shane McGuigan, one of the best in the business. So, yeah, what a turn up for the books that is. Oh. No, I can't hear you, Jay.
I'm going to log off here.
Got you now.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're okay, mate. Three rounds to go, is it, in Clarke Mosquea here? It's literally It's anyone's fight for me. Jay will rejoin us in a second. It's anyone's fight for me, this. European title on the line, but really a proper world ranking as well at stake for the winner. So it's huge. The winner's going to keep their undefeated record, and the winner's going to go on to big things. Oh, good shot by Chev. Oh, Mosquea hurt in there. Chev just did a funny bounce, trying to get some life back into his legs. That was the first time he's clocked him in quite a while. Nice right hook to the body by Chev Clarke. Oh, uppercut by Mosquea. Wow. The power is definitely with Mosquea in this one. Good body shot there by Mosquea. Yeah, look, it's been a good round for Mosquea so far, Pat, definitely. I think he actually buzzed Chev up a little bit there as well. Definitely. Got Jay's fight tour back. Oh, Mr. Liam Tully. Hello, Liam.
Just in from work, just having a look at what's going on. Chev looks like he's getting beaten, man.
Yeah, mate, he was dropped. Are you here for the night now, Liam?
Potentially. I've literally just got in, so if I can get myself some scran sorted, I'll be with you a bit later. Just wanted to check in.
That's all good, mate. Yeah, Chev
getting dominated.
No, not dominated. He got dropped and badly in the first round, and
had a terrible start. But
he's come back into it. To be fair, it's very close. 10th round we're in now. Yeah, it's close, very close.
Yeah, lads, I'll probably be with you for the Tasha fight more than the Matchroom fight, I reckon. But just wanted to drop it quickly.
The Tasha fight will go first, mate.
Okay, right.
Probably got about 20 minutes.
Right, I can scran a pizza quickly and be sorted. So I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, all good, mate.
Impromptu visit from the third wheel.
Absolutely.
Fresh in from work. Steve McKenna lost his unbeaten record to Lee Cutler. Lee Cutler pulling off the shock. He was the heavy underdog in that fight.
He was.
I love to see an underdog story. I think it's great to see, man, because like you said, he got blown out in a round by Bradley Ray.
Bradley Ray, yeah.
And he was in a division that's not his normal weight division, and he's pulled off the upset. So onwards and upwards. Back to the drawing board for Mr. McKenna. He needs they could rematch. It was a great fight.
I think the rematch will happen.
They could do that,
They'll want him to right that wrong. They will. Some big shots in that 10th there from Mosquea. And you're right, Pat. It's close. I wouldn't want to comfortably say anybody's up or down at this point, but
Chev's definitely worked his way back into this fight for me. Definitely worked his way back into it.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Lex. Yeah, it could be. Look, he might need the knockout, Chev. I do agree. Right then, 11th round of 12. Let's see who finishes the stronger. It could be all to play for here. I think Chev needs the last 2 rounds, though, Jay.
I think Chev's done enough to at least be within a round with the knockdown. I think he's won enough up to this point to maybe a point behind. So if he wins to, a couple from here on in, it becomes very interesting when we get to the end.
Yeah. No, yeah, it does. Definitely. Mike says Mo's got that first round KO.
Okay.
I'm not too... let us know, Mike, who got the first round? Right, Chev bobbing and weaving a little bit here, trying to work his jab as we get inside 2 minutes to go in the 11th. The punch stats are in Chev's favour in terms of landing and percentage, but Mosquea's thrown more.
Great jab from Chev. Solid jab.
Just see the sweat spray off Chev's head there. Did Mosquea hurt him a bit? I don't know.
Looked like it did.
To be fair, they're both in tremendous shape because they're still throwing with mean intentions.
And they have from round one.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Chev's never really buzzed Mosquea, has he, or anything like that?
No, not yet.
It's not really like deterred him.
Mosquea's definitely a harder puncher. I think Mosquea is definitely the more solid of the two in terms of punch power.
Yeah, he is, no doubt. Thanks very much for everyone that's with us at the moment. We've got 25 of you with us right now. We've got lots on next week, full fight week, Usyk Fury 2. Of course, we'll be here next week for the live watch-along review show, preview shows, no punches pulled, everything going on next week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of that. But thank you very much for everyone that's tuning in. We've got the main events covered as well. MJ at Medallion against Espin. What an uppercut. Cut myself off there by Chev. And also Tasha Jonas against Sabazin. So, we'll cover that on a separate stream once this one finishes for the European Cruiserweight Championship.
Chev's found his rhythm now. Round 11.
Yeah, fighting a really good round. Chev in the 11th.
Seemed in a bit of a flow then, didn't he? For the first time in the fight, really. A real sort of flow state. And unfortunately, the rounds ended. But strong finish by him there to that round. So if he can continue that in round 12, I think he edges it or it's a draw, maybe. It's been a tough watch for me because I've been watching the Cutler and McKenna fight was 2 or 3 rounds in front. So it's been difficult. I've been watching both of them. So I haven't scored this properly. I'll have to watch this again. If I have to. It's not been the most exciting fight, has it? Had a good first 2 rounds. And then it's just been sort of steady.
Right then. 12th and final round. Thank you very much to the subscribers we've got on board tonight. There's been around about 10, 11 of you so far, so that's fantastic. Final round, Jay. For me, it's incredibly close. I know a lot of the chat.
It's all to go for as far as I'm concerned, mate. I think that Chev got off to a horrendous start, but he's got back into the fight from sort of 3 or 4 rounds in. And he could have edged the majority of the rounds up to this point. I don't know if his opponent put a lot into the first couple of rounds, so he's had to sort of box at a certain rate because he seemed steady all the way through. Chev sort of attacked, steadied, attacked, steadied, attacked. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he did towards end at 11th, didn't he? He attacked and started to find a bit of a rhythm, whereas his opponent's just consistently, on a certain pace. It's been a very strange fight, man. But I could see this finishing a draw. I really could.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Lex Rodriguez. Been great to have the interaction with you tonight. Really appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. Hope to see you again in the future. I know what you mean, Jay. I'm with you. Look, I think I've seen enough of Chev now, especially in the Apache fight last time and in this Mosquea fight. If he gets through, he gets through. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But, at this world level with your Jaya Patayas, your Zurdo Ramirez's, why can't I think of his name?
Billum Smith, his opponent, are you talking about?
I'm just talking about the top cruiserweights. The third guy I'm thinking about is beating me. But anyway, the point still stands. I don't know if he's got what it takes to live with the top guys.
He's not beating Opataya or Ramirez, or he's not beating Billum Smith.
Yeah, Chev against Bilham Smith's a decent enough fight. Oh, Mosquea caught in there. Thank you, Mike. That's very kind of you. Thanks for the kind words. We do try and say it as it is. You know, we jokingly do have, you know, bias along the way. But, you know, look, we do try and, you know, if someone's losing, we'll try and call it for.
We're fans of the sport. We say it as we see it. It's that simple, as cliche as that might sound. We just say it as we see it.
Nobody looks after us, so we're okay to kind of call it as we see it. But we are open to offers, Riyadh season, you know, Turkey, anybody that wants to get behind us, don't hesitate to give us a shout. Mosquea on split for me, landed more shots to the body and head. C4 not been that good as I think. Yeah, close one. Pat Opataya would basically kill him in the ring. Pat says, yes, Opataya would destroy Chev Clarke, I think.
I think so. I think either of these would get destroyed at that level at this point. But I've seen more of Mosquea tonight.
Mosquea caught Chev there on the 22nd mark. He scrambled him a little bit.
Wins the fight, I think. Whoever wins this round wins the fight.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be a judge for this one, but you know, I haven't really scored it either. You know, like I said the other week, I've stopped kind of scoring it because it takes my enjoyment away from watching the fight sometimes. But I would lean towards Mosquea if I'm, you know, if I had to. But like, it is close.
Yeah,
it's very close. And it was a good fight actually. Fair play to them, especially Chev after coming back from that torrid first round.
Yeah, he got a proper gut check there, didn't he? He got knocked down, head scrambled, legs taken from underneath him, and he's managed to look. The fact that we're questioning the result.
Didn't think we'd get to that point.
I didn't. I think he's done really well, and in some eyes, he may have done enough to win most of the rounds from 3 through to 12, or a large proportion of those rounds. Is that enough to get him the victory? I think he's lost or it's a draw by 1. But I could also see him getting it by 1. Yeah. Because he's the home fighter as well, isn't he? I know it's not supposed to be a thing, but or a draw.
Yeah, but we all know that, you know, sometimes it can happen. I have it a draw.
That's exactly what I would try to explain sloppily then. Thank you for that, Luca.
But so we'll get it all over. Yeah, look, I think Luca is bang on the money with that.
Absolutely spot on.
I think the A-side win, Lloyd Hernandez says, thanks for joining us, Luca and Lloyd, as always, and DJ Pat, regular listeners and watchers, guys. Really appreciate
I think you're right, Lloyd.
The support. Yeah. Look, Chev's going to get this. Chev's going to get this.
A-side, baby. A-side, baby. Good, you know.
And he might deserve it, to be fair. Like, he might. But, yeah, we're about to find out anyway. I'll successfully... In fact, we've got the main man, Luca, with us. Luca can tell us the cards. Very kind of you, Luca. I don't know why that advertising for... Lidard against Ilunga, like we didn't watch it last night. Albert's with us. Fuentes, thank you very much for tuning in. Albert, it's very close. We're about to get the scorecards, so we'll let you know who gets it done. But it was a very, very good and close fight. Thank you, Luca, top man as always, my friend. Eddie does nervous. That is, I would be if I was Eddie too. He's got a bit of investment in Chev, hasn't he? We've got another Luca. Luca Comforti's with us. Thanks for tuning in, Luca. We're about to find out. It's going to, in the next minute or so, we'll give you the scorecards. It's gone to a decision. Very close fight between Mosquea and Chev Clarke. Stick around for another minute or two, and we'll let you know what the judges come back with. Yeah, Eddie Hearn does look very nervous, Luca, now you've said that.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, dear. Once this fight finishes, we will be moving to another stream when we get the ring walks for Natasha Jonas versus Habazin, but we'll keep an eye on MJ at Medallia versus Espinosa as well on the same stream. So yeah, I don't know how Boxer and Matchroom have managed to mess that up between them, that the main events are going to clash, but maybe there's a bit of stubbornness in there from both parties. I don't know. But for me, it just seems a bit bizarre that we can't watch both main events. Lex said C4 lost. Most certainly has a chance of. And yeah, Pat, I was actually thinking that myself. The scorecards are taking forever.
Ages. That's usually the signs of a shitty decision.
It's normally the signs of something bad happening. But yeah, the Chev's in the middle and the ref's there. So
split draw or something like that. This is going to be. Watch. Let's have a look.
Do you know what though? A draw isn't the
result, I think.
I couldn't argue with a draw, but it'd be tough. There's a knockdown in there.
1-2.
There's a 10-8 there in the first round. So unless you're giving 10-10s, it's there you go, Luca, 117, 113.
It's a draw.
There's the first card, 4 rounds to Chev. Oh, we got 116, 112 to Mosquea.
115 each.
And then are we going to get the draw?
No. Yes, get in. Oops, sorry, I should have done that. Not yet. I'll take that. I will take that. Chev Clarke gets his first defeat.
Okay. So Chev Clarke's took his first defeat. Yeah, can see that now. Fair result for me. Split as Pat said, definitely. Yeah, fair result for me. That three rounds and 4 rounds to Mosquea. Somebody's the 116, 112's given a 10-10 round somewhere. 117, 113 Clarke feels a little bit wide to Chev.
Done it, Joe.
But yeah, I think right man got the job done there, to be honest with you. Chev straight out of the ring. Was an upset, Lloyd, definitely. Chev was a heavy favourite there.
11-4.
Mike's happy. Look, Mosquea done well. He's a problem, man. I wouldn't want to be fighting him as a cruiserweight.
No,
I would not want to be in, especially, and I tell you what impressed me. Yes, Mike, definitely. Tell you what impressed me most with Mosquea, because he come out and he dropped Chev hard in the first round, and he threw put a lot of effort into it, but he was still able to sustain it, and he was still throwing decent volume and throwing hard punches in rounds 9, 10, 11, 12. And
really good fight.
For a big unit like that, Eddie Hearn is fuming there. He's watching. He's just standing by Mosquea in the ring. That was a great visual. Luca will like that one. It's just Eddie's just watching him as he's kneeling down, looking at his belt, and Eddie's just there. Eddie is fuming.
Get up.
I shouldn't laugh, Eddie, but that was quite funny. Hearn's just stood there like, oh, Jesus. Luca said the first judge is Sky. Oh, Luca. Andrew's joined us. Thanks very much, Andrew, for Mosquea's got the job done. Absolutely, yeah. Big win for him.
I'm just going to get a drink before.
Yes, that's absolutely fine, Jay. Massively impressed with him there. So yeah, Chev Clarke's O has gone. Yeah, I knew you'd enjoy that, Luca. Eddie was not expecting that one. DJ Pat. Eddie was not a happy camper there whatsoever. Chev's lost his O. Mosquea, he's not ready quite yet. I don't think for I don't know, maybe he is European champion now. I wouldn't want to be fighting him the way he came out in that first round. I actually think Chev's stock rises a little bit out of that, though. If he'd got bombed out in a round like he was threatening to do at one point, it would have been a little bit of a different scenario. But he bit down on the gum shield. He got a massive gut check, and he was still there throwing, and he did well. Habarzin's coming down to the ring for the Natasha Jonas fight. Yeah, I see what you mean, Lloyd. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Right, Tasha's making her entrance now. Tasha Jonas.
Got it on now.
Liverpool.
Oh, Luca, love it. The steaks Eddie bought the judges are obviously chewy. Well, yeah, MJ, I guess, is going to be. Well, we'll catch some of the MJ fight after Natasha Jonas. I'll switch over to Natasha Jonas stream very shortly. You got United Fanatics joined us. Thanks for tuning in. Chev Clarke took his first defeat. Leonardo Mosquea won via a split decision. So Chev Clarke has lost his O. Yeah, Luca, good shout, actually. Jack Massey's a perfect fight. Boxer versus Matchroom on a potential 5v5 or Saudi card or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like that one. They both come off defeats. Massey, obviously, to Opataya. Yeah, so I think that makes absolute sense to me.
Shout.
Yeah, there's others. I guess Vidal Riley's fighting Chamberlain, isn't he? So yeah, look, it is what it is in the sense that
there he is. Look, Joe Gallagher telling off one of the guy holding Natasha Jonas's belt did something. I don't know what he did, and you can see Joe Gallagher screaming at him. One fucking job. You had one fucking job. It'll be in a bottle of water or some shit. It's horrible. That kid there with belt. You just give him a dressing down on live TV. What a prick.
Oh, Liam Tully is here. I'm going to actually move us over, lads. How are you doing, Liam?
Bye, Liam. My laptop's screwed, so I'm on
mate,
my phone.
That's got to be the world's quickest.
The world's quickest watch-along. What do you think of Vidal Riley versus Chev Clarke, United Fanatic? Yeah, I don't mind it at all. He's going to fight Isaac Chamberlain, isn't he, next? And then, but I don't mind that.
What that for the British at cruiserweight? It's probably not a bad fight after what we've seen tonight.
Yeah. Oh, mate, 100%. Yeah. Guys, anyone that's with us, I'm just going to move us over to a Natasha Jonas versus Ivana Habazin stream. The three of us will be there to watch this live. They're in the ring now, so just keep an eye out on the channel in the next minute or so, and we'll be there for it. He does, Pat. You're right. Hopefully Vidal Riley, yeah, definitely. We'll be there in 30 seconds, guys. Just keep an eye on the channel. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.